Hi, welcome to Budget MTG Decks. All magic fun, all cards are under $1. Now, do you feel like your opponent's creatures are getting in the way? Do you feel that maybe your games would go a lot smoother if they wouldn't be able to have any creatures? Well, maybe then you could use 5 infinite removal combos you won't believe are budget.
Combo 1, Deathbringer Head. Now for this combo we're going to need Deathbringer Thoctor. Deathbringer Thoctor is a 3/3 zombie beast, and whenever another creature dies, you may put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. You may also remove a +1/+1 counter from this guy, and then this creature will deal 1 point of damage to target creature or player. We're also going to need Gorgon's Head. Now, Gorgon's Head is a 1 mana artifact equipment which allows the equipped creature to have Death Touch. Finally, we're going to need Death Cultist. Death Cultist is a 1/1 human wizard, and we can sacrifice Death Cultist to have target player lose 1 life and we gain 1 life. Okay, to make the combo go off, we're going to need all the cards on the battlefield. Then we're going to equip Deathbringer Thoctor with the Gorgon's Head, giving it Death Touch. Now we will sacrifice Death Cultist. As this is another creature, Deathbringer Thoctor will get +1/+1 counter. Now we can simply remove the +1/+1 counter from the Deathbringer and have it deal 1 point of Death Touch damage to any creature our opponents control. As the damage is Death Touch, it will kill any creature regardless of toughness, giving the Deathbringer another +1/+1 counter. We can now repeat this process as many times as we like, killing any and every creature under our opponent's control. Combo 2, Spine of Yawgmoth Spy. For this combo, we're going to need Spine of Ishsa. Spine of Ishsa costs 7 mana, it's an artifact, and when it enters the battlefield, we get to destroy target permanent. When it is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we get to return it back to our hand. We're also going to need Priest of Yawgmoth. Now, Priest of Yawgmoth is a 1/2 creature, which we can tap to sacrifice an artifact. Then we add to our mana pool an amount of black equal to the sacrificed artifact's converted mana cost. Finally, we're going to need Miran's Spy. Miran's Spy is a 1/3 flyer, and whenever you cast an artifact spell, we get to untap target creature. Okay, to make the combo go off, we're going to need the Priest of Yawgmoth and Miran's Spy on the battlefield. Then we're going to cast the Spine of Ishsa, targeting one of our opponent's permanents, such as one of their creatures, and destroying it. Remember, however, that it does not have to be a creature, as any permanent is fair game with the Spine. Next, we're going to tap our Priest of Yawgmoth and sacrifice our Spine, giving us 7 black mana. When Spine of Ishsa hits the graveyard, it gets returned to our hand, ready to be cast again, with the 7 black mana we got from the Priest. We cast the Spine once again, destroying a permanent and untapping Priest of Yawgmoth with Miran's Spy's ability. Now we can repeat this process as many times as we like, destroying each and every permanent under our opponent's control. Ouch. Combo 3, Phyrexian Researcher's Demise. For this combo, we're going to need Phyrexian Plague Lord. Phyrexian Plague Lord is a 4/4 carrier, which has tap, sacrifice Phyrexian Plague Lord, and target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of turn. It also has sacrifice a creature, and then target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. We're also going to need Academy Researchers. Academy Researchers are a 2/2 human wizard, and when it comes into play, we get to put an aura card from our hand into play attached to Academy Researchers, without paying its cost. Finally, we're going to need Fool's Demise. Fool's Demise is an aura, and when enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Also, when this aura is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we get to return it back to our hand. Now, to make the combo go off, we're going to need Phyrexian Plague Lord and the Academy Researchers on the battlefield, with the Researchers enchanted with the aura Fool's Demise. Next, we're going to use Phyrexian Plague Lord's second ability to sacrifice our Academy Researchers and give a creature under our opponent's control -1/-1 until the end of turn. Our Academy Researchers die, and both the creature and the aura go into our graveyard. However, because of Fool's Demise, the Academy Researchers get returned to the battlefield, and Fool's Demise gets returned to our hand. As the Academy Researcher enters the battlefield, we once again get to enchant them with Fool's Demise aura, which was returned to our hand. Now we can repeat the process as many times as we like, each time giving a creature -1/-1 until they are dead, and then moving on to the next creature. Remember, this will also kill indestructible creatures or creatures with regeneration. Combo 4, Archon of Takeno's Fallen. For this combo, we're going to need Archon of Justice. Archon of Justice is a 4/4 flyer, and when this guy dies, we get to exile target permanent. We're also going to need Oathkeeper, Takeno's Daisho. It is a legendary artifact equipment, which gives the equipped creature +3/+1. Also, whenever equipped creature is put into the graveyard from play, we get to return that card to play under our control if it's a samurai. Also, when this card is put into the graveyard from play, remove the equipped creature from the game. The equip cost is 2. Next, we're going to need Ashes of the Fallen. Ashes of the Fallen, when it comes into play, we get to choose a creature type. Each creature card in our graveyard has the chosen creature type in addition to its other types. Finally, we're going to need Ashnod's Altar for 3 mana. It's an artifact which allows us to sacrifice a creature for free and gives us 2 colorless mana. Now, to make the combo go off, we're going to start with all the cards on the battlefield with the Archon of Justice equipped with the Oathkeeper and having chosen Samurai for our Ashes of the Fallen. Now we're going to sacrifice our Archon of Justice to our Ashnod's Altar, giving us 2 colorless mana and sending our Archon to the graveyard. Because our Archon has died, we get to exile a target permanent. This could be one of our opponent's creatures, but it's not limited to that. Now that our Archon is put into the graveyard, it is a Samurai because of our Ashes of the Fallen, and as such our Oathkeeper returns the Archon back from the graveyard to the battlefield. Next we can use our leftover 2 colorless mana once again to equip the Archon with the Oathkeeper. At this point we can repeat the process as many times as we like, exiling each and every permanent under our opponent's control. Double ouch. Combo 5, Butcher Vampire of the Damned. For this combo, we're going to need Butcher of Malakir. Butcher of Malakir is a 5/4 flying vampire warrior, and when this guy or another creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. We're also going to need Bloodthrone Vampire. Bloodthrone Vampire is a 1/1 vampire, which allows us to sacrifice a creature, and then this guy gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Finally, we're going to need Overseer of the Damned. Overseer of the Damned is a 5/5 flying demon, and when this guy enters the battlefield, you get to destroy target creature. Also, whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, we get to put down a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, so to make the combo go off, we're going to start with Butcher of Malakir and Bloodthrone Vampire on the battlefield. Now we're going to cast Overseer of the Damned, and as it enters the battlefield, we're going to destroy a target non-token creature of our opponent. It's very important to choose non-token. This will trigger our Overseer of the Damned, giving us a 2/2 black zombie creature token. The next step is to sacrifice our fresh new zombie to our Bloodthrone Vampire, giving it +2/+2, but more importantly, because we lost a creature, our Butcher of Malakir triggers and forces each opponent to sacrifice a creature. For each non-token creature that our opponents sacrifice, we get another fresh 2/2 zombie. At this point, we can repeat the process as many times as we like, making our opponents sacrifice all their non-token creatures whenever we like. Remember that this does not work against token creatures, but it does work against creatures with hexproof, indestructible, shroud, or regeneration.
Well, those are 5 infinite removal combos you won't believe our budget. Remember, we use only cards that are $1 or less, so it's not too expensive to try these combos out. But once again, word to the wise, use these combos with caution, as they're really not a lot of fun to play against. Well, join us now on Facebook and Twitter, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it allows us to make more of these videos, and we can interact and we can answer your questions there. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm David, and this was Budget MTG Decks.